everybody, and welcome to Tokyo, Japan. I'm Stephen Quadros, and my broadcast partner, Bas Rutten, and I are shopping for souvenirs. We're here at the Tokyo Dome, the home of the Yomiuri Giants. You know, the Giants are the winningest team in baseball history here in Japan, sort of like the New York Yankees of Japan. But this building, the Tokyo Dome, epitomizes that winning spirit. Mike Tyson fought here, George Foreman fought here, and many others. That's why this is the perfect venue for tonight's show, Pride Championship Chaos, because we are gonna give away 2 new championship belts. The first is for the middleweight title belt. Sakuraba, Vanderlei, both want this title bad. Who's gonna wear this belt at the end of the evening?
I don't know, but I think that Antonio Nogueira and Heath Herring have been dreaming about this belt around their waist. But who's gonna wear it tonight?
It's the night that the whole martial art world has been waiting for, when Pride is going to crown not 1, but 2 new champions. The word chaos, translated into Japanese, means ran, which translated literally means disorder, and that's what we're gonna have tonight. Total disorder, where the top stars in the sport will put their reputations and careers on the line. Can Sakuraba stand up to the strength of Vanderlei? Can Heath Herring, who destroyed Mark Kerr, beat down Antonio Nogueira?
Now, let me tell you, Stephen, you want to talk about chaos. The whole country of Japan is in an uproar about these fights. I mean, you know, martial arts is very big here, and the newspapers will fill with stories about this event. And feel it, you can feel the energy of the people here. Everybody wants to see the fights tonight. Everybody is ready, and they're going to be not only the 2 special matches, the championship belts, they're also going to be 10, count them, 10 heavyweights on this card. So that means that whoever's going to win this fight, there's going to be a line of tough guys ready to take them on.
You know, boss, in America, we're always interested in champions. We want to know who's #1.
Shiban.
Yes, and tonight, we're going to find that out 2 times, because we got Sakuraba facing Vanderlei, but you know, Sakuraba is the hero here. He's the Zen master, but Vanderlei is the monster of the weight division. Then we got Heath Herring, and he's gonna really try and beat down Antonio Nogueira. That is gonna be a tough fight. Also on our card, we have a list of fighters that's gonna blow you away, including the return of Renzo Gracie, Quinton Rampage Jackson, Igor VOVCHANCHYN faces the very tough Mario SPERRY, and in our double main event, Heath, Texas Crazy Horse Herring versus Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira, and Kazushi Sakuraba versus the Axe Murderer, Vanderlei Silva. Well, that's our card, boss.
I think we got to check out.
Let's go check out.
Sumimasen.
Yeah.
Check out, please.
Konnichiwa.
20,000 yen.
But this is like 8,000 yen.
I said 20,000 yen.
Give him the money. Give him the money.
Okay.
Jesus.
Man, this guy. Isn't that Quinton Jackson? I think so.
Pray for peace. Pray for life.
歴史の必然が人間の差が万人の心に宿る闘争の遺伝子、その象徴を目の当たりにする瞬間、ある者は神の名を叫び、ある者は凍りつき言葉を失う。時代は今一つの現実を我々の前に突きつけている。今ここに集まりし男たち、この男は遠く海を越えて北の大地から、そしてこの男ははるか南方の大陸から、自らが命を授かった大地の証、その象徴である国旗を胸に海を越えて集まった戦士たち。例えば彼らは武器を手にしない、最も過酷なルールの中で戦うことを許された世界。Fly!
And now, the athletes present their nation's flag.
ここに繰り広げられる戦いは憎しみや復讐ではない。張り詰めた緊張の瞬間、その緊張の連続がいつしか勝者と敗者を生む。それは時に想像を超える何かを我々の胸に残す。リアルファイト、リアルエンターテイメント、フライ。優しく微笑んでいた時代が少しずつその牙を剥き始めた今、我々はあえてここに宣言しよう。この戦いを命の尊厳に捧げることを。
Now, with dignity and mutual respect, Pride 17 in Tokyo Dome!
Okay, I am here with Boss Root, and I am Stephen Quadros. I'm the fight professor. Boss, we are at the Tokyo Dome. Pride Fighting Championships, Championship Chaos.
Number 17, sold out. Look at the people all around. It's unbelievable. Beautiful.
The Pride Fighting Championships have come a long way.
Some fireworks there.
We got some fireworks going on now.
And there are the flags. The flags from all the countries. The fighters that are participating. Wow.
People don't realize the size of the Tokyo Dome. It's like a little city in here.
Yeah, the best is to describe the people at home that they do baseball in this field. They do baseball and other racing, you told me.
Absolutely.
Isn't that unbelievable? Indoor.
And here he is, the Japanese superstar, MASAAKI SATAKE, charging in. And there he is, Heath, the crazy Texas horse, Herring. And big Matt Skelton coming over here to Pride from K1. The crowd loves Igor VOVCHANCHYN here. Mario SPERRY from Brazil. Kazushi Sakuraba with quite an emotional look in his eyes, Bob.
Yeah, oh my God, he's facing Vanderlei Silva. My God, I would be nervous too.
They all line up right in front of that American flag, and here on the other side of the bracket comes Big Bad Quinton Jackson. YUKI ISHIKAWA. He's going to be fighting Quinton Jackson tonight. Oh, I love that shirt. I got to have one of those. MURILO Ninja Hua from the Shootbox Academy. That's an awesome shirt. Dan Henderson, one of the roughest. It comes to rough. Antonio Nogueira, super good from the bottom on the guard. Big Tom Erickson, the big cat. Popular pro wrestler here in Japan.
And he's going to need it.
I'm here with one of the true spokespersons of mixed martial arts. He represents the eloquence, the class, the dignity of our sport, and any sport in general. He is the man with words, the man with class, the man with family values. Quinton, what do you think about Japan?
Oh, man, I love Japan, but I think you're talking about the wrong mother just here to fight.
Okay, what do you think about the Japanese fans? Do they treat you right?
Oh, man, they treat me so good. I get presents. One dude made my T-shirt. Man, but they come knocking on my door 3 o'clock in the morning when me sign autographs. No, Japanese fans got to stop.
If the world were devoid of cursing, what would you say? You're fighting a Japanese pro wrestler now. He's from Battle Arts, and you're familiar with him a little bit because you fought a friend of his in your last fight, Alexander Otsuka. Now, what happened in that fight?
Man, I him up, man. I kicked his butt, man. You know, he came out there. I guess he thought I was gonna be like when I fought Sakuraba, you know, a 2 weeks notice fight. You know, no cardio, nothing like that. You know, I ring his bell. You know, I embarrassed him, and then his friend want to get revenge, want to challenge me. I'm gonna beat him like he's a goddamn something. I'm finna serve this.
Akona yori Quinton Rampage Jackson 選手の入場です。
Now, this fight, I would be willing to bet money will not be boring. We've got Quinton Jackson, Rampage, coming into the ring against YUKI ISHIKAWA. Now, both these guys have quite personalities, don't they?
Oh, they certainly do. And we saw Quinton, when he came up and they announced him, a lot of people were cheering. This is his 3rd fight here in Tokyo, in Japan, actually, because his last one, was also in Tokyo. And he's gaining a lot of fans here.
Well, he came into the Pride Fighting Championships against Kazushi Sakuraba in July 29th of this year. And he was all over Sakuraba, throwing Sakuraba all around the ring, eventually succumbing to a rear naked choke. But everyone thought, who is this guy? This guy was completely wild, came in with the chain around his neck. He talks a lot of trash. He's really animated.
He's very animated. I like him a lot. Like you said, you know, he's got a great personality. Everything is exciting about him, his fighting style. We saw him in the preview how he was throwing Otsuka down. He is a very powerful individual on his way to the top. He's training hard, he's howling.
Look at him, he's howling like a wild dog.
And there we got the chain.
He's got that chain. Before he fought Sakuraba, he said he was going to go into the ring with the chain because Sakuraba had tapped out all these GRACIEs. I don't think he's going to use that tonight. But an opponent looks at this guy. What is an opponent thinking? He's looking at this guy coming in the ring howling like a wolf. I mean, that's got to shake you out of your game plan just a little bit.
It has to be. And his last win over Otsuka was very good. Uh-oh, now he's giving the dirty look to the camera. Come on, Quinton.
And he's followed by his corner man on the left, Dave Inoki Roberts.
Yeah, he calls him Inoki because he's got a big chin. And like we can see, and he's got the nickname, actually Quinton gave him that nickname.
Quinton loves the whole game. And he says of this fight is going to be tough for the other guy.
Yeah, he's going to come out here and bomb. He's training a lot of boxing. He really wants to improve. He was training with the UFC champion,
Tito Ortiz.
In the middleweight, yeah, Tito Ortiz.
I mean, light heavyweight champion, Tito Ortiz. Quinton told me, and I asked him this question because he's a quote a minute. He told me, and I asked him, if he couldn't curse, he wouldn't talk.
Yeah, that's true. You asked him, what would the world be if you couldn't curse?
Yeah. Now, Tito, according to Quinton, went easy on him during training. And Quinton said, the ghetto goes wherever I go.
And here we go, Ishikawa.
Okay, Yuki Ishikawa comes from the Battle Arts Pro Wrestling outfit, of which Quinton just fought in. And it was not a pro wrestling fight, it was a shoot fight. He fought a friend of Ishikawa, Quinton did, and beat him up and TKO'd Alexander Otsuka. So Ishikawa may have personal reasons for this fight.
Yep, and we don't know anything of Ishikawa. Yeah, except pro wrestling, of course.
Well, we do know that he was 2.5 years fighting in the Shuto organization over here in Japan. And he also fought in a karate tournament against MASAAKI SATAKE and was KO'd by a high kick.
Yeah, and actually, he said he did it after 2 months training. And he didn't want to fight that tournament, but he actually won his first fight. But then he got Satake, yeah, who is a master in Kyokushin karate. Yeah, and there he got KO'd.
Well, I must give you all due respect, boss, because Ishikawa said that he trained with you, and he said that he was like a baby next to you.
Yeah, we rolled around. We trained like 4 times. I gave him some directions where he should go because you can't change anybody in 4 times training. And it was a light workout. He's got a lot of heart. That's one thing I can say for sure.
Okay, if Michiyoshi Ohara was the Ohara from Enter the Dragon, this guy's got to be Bolo from Enter the Dragon.
He's got to be Bolo. Yeah, yeah.
He's Bolo. He's Bolo, so he's probably thinking in his mind that I will find someone for you to fight. Bolo!
Oh, we're going to do the line thing again now, huh?
He said that Quinton is the bad guy because this is Japan. And of course, he's Japanese, so Quinton's going to be the bad guy. He is the owner and president of the Battle Arts Pro Wrestling Organization. In the ring, YUKI Ishikawa, looking right across the ring, straight at Quinton.
And quite relaxed, actually, I have to say.
Quinton Rampage Jackson.
I think he got a little edge there. We can't see it on camera, thank God. But he did the Michael Jackson move quite a few times here.
Or was that the Madonna move?
Madonna does it too.
Okay, Yuki Ishikawa, he looks like he wants straight at Quinton Jackson, but I think this is going to be, he's going to want a detour rather than going straight at Quinton, because Quinton is all about rage, he's all about rampage, and he's kind of a one-man wrecking crew.
Man, and for sure we're going to see some slams.
Quinton loves that body slam. He's going to try and pick up Ishikawa and slam him to the mat. Ishikawa outweigh, actually they're right around the same weight. Ishikawa looks happy to take this fight. Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Jackson versus Ishikawa. Ishikawa with the right hand. Ishikawa getting rocked. Ishikawa getting rocked again. Jackson with the right hand. Jackson pounding away here. Jackson with the uppercut. Ishikawa took those shots. Jackson going for the body slam. Wow. Wow.
Like you said, it you call it. Oh, an exciting fight.
We knew this was going to be exciting. We didn't know it was going to be this exciting. Quinton came out throwing bombs. Ishikawa fired back. Not too good of an idea. Jackson rocked him, but Ishikawa didn't get knocked out, didn't even get dazed. Ishikawa stacking back up, going up. Quinton should throw that knee. Oh, he's going to do a pile driver? No way. Please.
Oh, yeah, he will do it. He's got a leg.
Quinton trying for a pile driver. This is hilarious.
Quinton tries everything he can.
Knee to the head. Quinton should just throw the knee here.
It's like I said before, I train, he's got a lot of heart. You saw taking these shots, he's got a lot of heart. Every time he was real tired, Ishikawa, he kept going, so.
Oh, big knee there by Jackson! Big knee by Jackson! It looks like, wait, what's wrong?
The top of the head. I think it was the top of the head.
The top of the head?
Yep, top of the head.
I guess,
I guess that's not allowed. Yes, it is. It's not.
It's not allowed. Okay, yeah, he got him behind the head, evidently. Ishikawa must have tucked his head forward. Jackson was throwing it at the top of the head, which is legal, but he got him in the back of the head, so the referee restarted, gave Quinton a slight warning, and now Quinton has his back.
Yeah, but Ishikawa got his hand strapped, so he can't do anything with it. Oh, that he can do. And that's a very smart thing to do, knees to the body.
Quinton is just putting a beating on Ishikawa at the moment, and Ishikawa standing back up. He doesn't want to trade with Quinton.
Oh, and he's going to get thrown again.
Quinton should go low, grab the leg.
Whoa.
Quinton might want to underhook. Oh, beautiful left hand! He's knocked out Ishikawa. Quinton Jackson coming out rumbling in the first round. Ishikawa leaving it all on the mat, but Quinton getting the victory, knocking out YUKI Ishikawa.
Yep, excitement. His third fight, although he lost his first one, it was exciting too, and here we go again. What was the time?
Okay, it was 1 minute 52 seconds. Quinton Jackson winning with a huge left hand and leaving Ishikawa helpless on the mat. The referee coming in to his mercy. What a tremendous fight. It took two guys. It took Ishikawa to come out there and want to fight with Quinton. He could have come out there and held on to him, but he didn't.
Oh no, he went for it. Came right in with the right straight, and that was exactly what I taught him. But Quinton working a lot on boxing, doing real good, took a few slams.
Okay, here we go. We can probably show the whole fight here. Jackson eating the left hand. Jackson throwing that right hand. Jackson banging away with the punches, throwing that uppercut with the knees. Jackson with a beautiful uppercut there. Ishikawa really not having the tools to ward off the attack. Jackson with the slam there into the side mount. And Jackson hurting him again with a beautiful right hand and doubling up on those uppercuts.
That's a rerun again.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah,
he's going to go same slam. Yep, they're looping it. They're looping the fight now. The knees to the body was also very...
This looks like this might be the end of the fight. Jackson with the knee to the body, right hand, and left hook right on the chin. It was a right-left combination, and it looked like Ishikawa made a signal to the referee he'd had enough. Because Jackson with a big right hand, he starts with a knee, then it was a left, right, left. It was a left knee, straight right, left hook combination. A beautiful stand-up combination, boss. Quinton Jackson has improved a lot.
Oh, he surely did, and he really wants it. He wants more and more and more and more. We heard him in the interview, so he wants to go straight to the top. And he's got it all, baby.
He's so funny. This guy's hilarious. I love this guy. In an interview, you know what? I think he's giving Gary Big Daddy Goodrich a run for king of the interview, because Quinton is a really funny interview too. Quinton Jackson in the house. If you beat him, what do you mean?
Yeah.
When you beat him, what do you want to do next?
I don't know. I think I've been wanting to fight Sakuraba for a long time. He'd be a really good one for me to beat as well. He's considered one of the top guys in the world, especially the top Japanese guy. So I think I would like to fight him sometime in the near future.
Dan, let me ask you something. You're a very soft-spoken guy, mild-mannered guy, actually. What would really make you angry? What could a fighter do that could really make you angry?
I don't know, probably just not respect the rules, you know, and not show proper sportsmanship. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. So I like the respectful fighters the most.
You mentioned the rules and how that may make you angry. Do you have any examples of people that may make you angry by disrespecting the rules?
Probably the one at the top of the list is Gilbert Vidal. That was evident in his last fight. Vanderlei's been known to not respect the rules completely. So those are probably the two guys at the top of the list.
ただいまより第3試合を行います。青コーナー181センチ、94.5キロ。MURILO
Murillo Ninja Hua in the ring, focused, glad to be here, very excited.
180センチ、88.5キロ。
But I'll tell you, he picked an opponent in Dan Henderson. Dan Henderson only has one loss, and that was to Vanderlei, and that was by decision. And he put Vanderlei on the canvas and almost had Vanderlei out in that fight.
Yeah, he's very well-rounded, a very good wrestler, very good positions, and his striking improved dramatically. So
I think that Ninja is going to come out like he was shot out of a cannon again, but he doesn't want to walk right into that right hand of Dan Henderson. Ninja's ready to go. Look at him. He's ready to charge across the ring. And Dan throwing that right hand over the top. He clipped Ninja there and into the over-under clinch. This is where Dan Henderson wants Ninja, in this position. Dan coming from an illustrious Greco-Roman background. He can rough up an opponent from this position. His teammate, who couldn't be here tonight because he had to fight in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, won because of his striking ability, and a lot of these wrestlers are learning strikes. I'm talking about Randy Couture, and Dan Henderson has got a huge right hand, and Murillo doesn't want to taste that right hand too many times.
yeah, Murillo's doing good now in protecting himself from the takedown, but I think sooner or later Dan is going to get the takedown in this position. Upper body, Greco.
I would bet that Murillo actually did watch some tapes of Dan Henderson.
He has to be. It would be really dumb if he wouldn't do it. So, I mean, it's a dangerous opponent. Look at this.
Oh, what a beautiful takedown there by Dan Henderson in the side mount. A bad position for Murillo Ninja because Murillo getting back up and Dan throwing the knees. Oh, Dan pulling guard into a guillotine choke. But let's go. He's only got half of it.
Now he had the arm in between. He had to let it go, which it was a very smart thing to do. Otherwise, he would have ended up in his guard.
And
Whoa!
Murillo getting Dan down. Dan on the bottom now. Murillo driving for the takedown.
That's something we haven't seen a lot. Dan on the bottom.
Yeah, we don't see Dan Henderson get taken down too much. But he took some chances. He jumped into the guard while Murillo was standing, and he only had half the guillotine. As you said, boss, he had one arm in, and Dan elbowing to the hip there. Dan still got that arm loosely tied around Murillo's neck, but it's not going to be a factor. Murillo is one of the shootbox guys that's very good on the ground. He's submitted a number of opponents with rear naked choke and with armbar as well.
All right, now, so let's see what's going to happen now. Yeah, first of all, he has to peel the hand off of Henderson, Henderson's left arm. And he can do it quite easy from here, from this position. And he should try to escape that half guard.
Because right now, even though Henderson doesn't have...
Okay, there we go.
Exactly.
Mount.
Oh, look at that. If the ropes weren't there, it's a big if, though. It's a big if.
Yep. Oh, now he's out. Ah, but still. It would be good if they restart in the center of the ring. No, but it will probably be good now, too.
Yeah, Dan's feet are getting caught up there in the rope.
Oh, thank you, ref. He's hearing me. I got you.
Okay, good. They're going to restart the fighters on the ground.
And it's good because I think the referee saw that Dan was going for the turn, and then, yeah, he got stopped by the rope. So it's a fair play. I think it's good. Fair call.
And Ninja going right back into the half guard of Dan Henderson.
And now Hans going to trap this right arm, I think, again from Ninja, and then twist him over. Go for that turn that he just did. Oh, no, of course not. Half guard.
Ninja fighting a lot more conservatively. Okay, now Ninja has got side control here. He's got side control, and Henderson could be in trouble if that left knee starts landing in his face.
Now, this is the half guard. This is the position that Dan just turned him, and he can do it again if he traps the right arm of Ninja, and then bridge with the right elbow on the hip and turn him. Okay, not now anymore.
Okay, Ninja clearly in the side mount now. Dan Henderson on the bottom. Bridging up against the throat of Ninja, and Dan throwing some knees from the bottom, but Ninja has his right arm there to protect against the knee. A real good tactical battle so far on the ground. I expect one or the other of the guys are going to explode into a move here. Dan's probably going to try and reverse this position. Neither guy has really caught the other guy with a clean shot so far.
Dan should try to do the same move he just did, where he turned him with, but then the ropes were there. He should try to do the same thing right now.
And I believe he's going to do it right now. He's got it.
He can do it.
Because Ninja, Ninja got the mount now. Ninja's got the mounted position. This could be a problem for Dan Henderson. We're going to see, because Ninja is, like I said, he's a good grappler. I think Dan's got to keep him locked up tight, and Dan's got to try and explode one way or another when Ninja gets some distance. He's got to try and buck Ninja off of him and explode to the side.
Oh, half guard.
Ninja gave up the mounted position.
Yeah, if your opponent who's on the bottom and you're in mounted position, there's not a lot you can do. If your opponent is holding you real tight, you can strike, you can return.
Now Ninja is really working a lot more than Henderson is right now. He's changing positions. He's changed from mount to half guard, and then now to side mount again. And he's grinding down. He's basically just trying to grind Dan Henderson in what is so far a jiu-jitsu match, a submission wrestling match.
And he's doing it real good. He's going for the head with the knees. He's pushing the head from Dan backwards with the elbow. It's a perfect game plan.
I think that Ninja may have a lot of respect for Dan's striking ability. Otherwise, he might just try and stand back up. But he doesn't seem to want to do that. He seems to want to grapple with Dan.
But he's in a good position. Right now, he's very dominant. He's dead, the knees to the head. He connects a few times now. He just connected also with the left knee to the body. Now, he should make more.
those knees are being blocked by Dan's arm, but still he's taking the impact of the knees on the arm, and that could be a factor when they're standing.
Yeah, again, I'm coming again. Dan should trap Ninja's right arm, put his right elbow on his hip, and turn him over. That could be a turn right there now.
Ninja trying various hip positions, but doesn't seem to be working toward a submission at this point. He just seems to be trying to out-wrestle Dan, and he's doing a good job of just that.
He's doing a real good job. Would have thought this. But, hey, the fight's not over yet. And we know Dan. He's been in bad situations and made phenomenal comebacks.
Yes, he has, because Vanderlei came out and knocked him down within seconds of their fight, and then Dan turned the tables on Vanderlei in the same round and had him on the deck.
Oh, that was a good knee. And again, he's the reigning knees.
Dan Henderson at 30 years of age. Actually, Dan is 31 years old. He's 10 years older than Ninja. But Dan is one of the best conditioned athletes in the sport, so I don't think that stamina is going to be a factor.
No, but last time we saw MURILO Ninja also against Matsui, and it looked like he didn't slow down either. He went full power all the time, straight arm bar. Oh, no. He's doing a good job with the knees to the head, but I think for him to be effective, he should throw some right knees to the body too.
I agree. He's got to remain flat and then throw the right knee to the body. And just a different tactic. He seems to be primarily concerned with striking with that left knee.
Yep, Hannah's putting a few knees back in his kidney area, MURILO, but from that distance, he cannot really penetrate.
Both men are very relaxed.
He went for submission.
Right, he looks like he's going for oh, good knee by Henderson from the bottom.
Very nice.
2 minutes left in the fight.
This could be an escape time. Well, the sideshow coming up.
It's been more toward Ninja, but Dan is still firing back from the bottom.
Side choke is coming up. Oh, you see?
He's not going to side choke Dan, I don't believe.
No, but he's working for it, that's for sure.
Yeah, the thing is that Ninja is controlling the action. He's ahead in the round because he is initiating the attacks. He's the one changing position. Dan not in imminent trouble here of being submitted or struck.
You see, this is a perfect spot here for the right knee to the kidney area, to the side. Well, also the liver is located, by the way.
And you like those liver shots, Ross. I know you do. I've seen your instruction tapes, and you talk about liver shots half the tape.
Yeah, that's good. 1 minute. I think Dan is just holding on now and really wants to get into the second round. He's going to make a game plan. This fight's not going to go to the ground anymore. Or I'm going to be on top.
Well, one thing that Dan has done is he's defended against Ninja's attack on the ground. I think that Ninja got the round, though. Because Ninja took Henderson down.
He took him down, and he's all the way over him. He's changing positions, going from line, side mount, half guard. He's been in every position.
Oh, Dan getting back up. Dan got Ninja in a headlock. Dan spinning.
Whoa. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. That was good, actually.
That was good. And Dan testing Ninja, testing his resolve to keep him on the ground, and Ninja did just that. He kept Dan Henderson down. We've got mere seconds left in this, the first round of this highly anticipated duel. Oh! Well, now that was interesting because the bell, did the bell ring?
The bell rang, but I think the bell rang on, he kicked on the bell, I think.
Yeah, I guess it was, did he catch a yellow card? No. But it seemed like he kicked Dan out. Dan has got a problem with people that break rules, and I don't know that the fight was still happening, right?
No, I don't know. We got a rerun, but in the rerun, unfortunately, we cannot hear the bell, so we don't know. But I think it was or on the same thing, or maybe a second later. So, and it's the heat of the moment, you know. I mean, it's not like a thing that he did on purpose.
Fortunately for Henderson, it wasn't that hard of a strike. I think Ninja threw it half-heartedly because he knew the round was basically going to be over.
Yeah, no, actually, he kicked him with the lower part of the shin, and I think when we're going to see the rerun of it, It was a good kick. It was a good kick.
Okay, here's the replay, and Dan reversing Ninja's takedown attempt and getting side mount early on, but Ninja popping back up and getting standing and taking a couple of knees. Dan Henderson jumping into guard, but he had the arm in. Ninja's left arm was under Dan Henderson's right armpit, so the guillotine, so it wouldn't have been a submission from that position. So Dan did give up, but he got his legs in bad position, and Ninja tripped him down, got the takedown into Dan's guard right here.
Yeah,
and
Dan shouldn't have got for the guillotine.
Now that was a good knee there, coming straight down. Ninja's throwing knees from the side down, which was very interesting. Usually guys on the ground, see that? He's doing a side knee.
Wow.
That's very, very technical.
It looked like a tie knee, but then from the laying position.
Exactly. I guess we're not going to get a
recap of that last kick, huh?
Right, but it doesn't seem to be a factor because Dan looks fresh.
Yeah.
I don't think Dan was hurt that much, if at all, by that kick. But round two coming up, I'm thinking these guys are going to stand up for a little while in this round.
Oh, and Ninja's going to come out again. He really wants to go.
Dan throwing the right hand, and Ninja firing back. Now they're Greco'd up here, over, under. Now Dan, that was beautiful, that was beautiful. Dan went for a high knee, Ninja scooped under that leg and took him down.
Good reflexes.
Absolutely. You cannot do that, evidently, to a Muay Thai guy from the Shootbox Academy. Can't go with that high knee.
Yeah, it appears so.
Now Dan, back on the bottom, really probably was better off standing up with Ninja. Took a huge chance, got taken down as a result. Ninja got the takedown, and the judges look at that and give it a nod because that does count toward the scoring.
Yeah, now we got going around, thinking what is the next move, what I'm going to do.
Anderson bridging straight up under Ninja's neck. Ninja turning his head.
So now would be a good point for Dan to knee with the left. Like high on the chest here, underneath the armpit. Could be. Oh, he's coming up with the knees again. There we go. And now actually he's raining it to the body. So he learned from it.
The referee going to restart the fighters back toward the center of the ring. Ninja clearly in control on the ground in the side mount, but Henderson's still dangerous. Henderson has got to watch out for the knees from the side mount, but I think he's got a pretty decent defense on that. Henderson has vastly improved mixed martial art player since he's been in the Pride Fighting Championships. He lost his first Pride fight to Vandalay via decision, but then came back and was the first man to ever knock out. Oh, look
almost
at this.
a leg lock. He's going for a leg lock. He's going for a toe hold, it looked like. Whoa, that was he ate a good knee there.
But at least we have action on the ground.
Oh no, we can't say anything. This fight is an action-packed fight.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But as I was saying, Dan is the first man to ever stop one of the Gracies. He knocked out Renzo Gracie. And he also was the first man to ever stop Akira Shoji, and he knocked him out. So Dan Henderson made the adjustments from Rings rules and from other organizations into fighting in the Pride Fighting Championships. And he's doing well, but Ninja
is jumping away with his right elbows to the midsection of Dan Henderson. He gave him a lot. He gave like 10, 15 of them. And he's doing this again now. But he knows if he brings his head up too high, he's going to get kneed in the head. Because that's where Dan is waiting for.
Yeah, Dan's got a clear shot, it seems, with that left knee. But Ninja in control again. There's Jose Pele Landi in Ninja's corner. Pele is Ninja's teacher. And Pele is a legend in Brazil, in Vale Tudo, and he fought here in Pride as well.
Yeah, it looks like this fight will stay on the ground now in this round. Let's see what round number 3 is going to have in petto for us.
Well, I have to say that Ninja is not fighting with the wild abandon he did with Daijiro Matsui. I think he's got a little bit more respect for Henderson than he did Matsui.
Yeah, I think if you go full power with a guy like Henderson's going to escape the situation because he's a good wrestler. So you cannot really go for elbows all the way, from all the way up, all the way down, because then you create a hole which Henderson can use to escape. Knee to the head. You see, Henderson is just waiting.
Henderson trying to, oh, Henderson almost eating a roundhouse kick, a soccer kick.
1 minute left in the round.
Now Ninja teeing up there with that knee, and now Ninja gonna go up and try and soccer kick him. Dan getting back up, now we're gonna see some action.
He shouldn't go for the guillotine, because then he can, oh, now he's gonna be on top. No, he just got a good takedown.
Yeah, but Dan's got a good position. Look at that sprawl, boss. And Dan standing back up. Now they're back up.
Wow, at the end of the run, look at
Dan
this.
getting the underhook takedown there, under the leg and down. It wasn't a body slam like
30
Ninja.
seconds left. He should hurry up if he wants to do something.
Dan's got to really get busy. Dan should start throwing the knees here. Throw the knee. Right there, there's one. But Ninja gets back up.
Strong. Ninja is very strong.
A lot of energy standing back up. Dan gives up another takedown. Ninja with a good trip there. Dan in full, actually half butterfly guard and full guard now. Wow. Whoa. Some interesting action there in round 2. Ninja in control for most of the round, but then Henderson getting busy and standing back up, and Ninja got another takedown. I would have to say that Ninja is in control of this fight.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is. We got round number 3 coming up. If Dan wants to win this fight, he's got to
hurt Ninja.
Yeah, he's got to hurt him. He's got to submit him or KO him, or be like total dominating in the last round.
Here it is, that scooping underhook and flip down by Ninja. Wow. That was a beautiful move. Dan took a chance with a high knee here, and it was right under it missed the head, and Ninja just clipped the leg and took him down.
Beautiful. Beautiful takedown. Yeah, man. These are people with good reflexes. You see, nowadays it evolves so much. The fighters are so good. It's crazy.
And a guy like this is 21 years old with this kind of skill. He can only go up from here.
Yeah, listen, I started at 29 with my submissions. So this guy got 7 years ahead.
Yeah, but you did pretty damn good, actually.
I did. But I was, yeah, a striker originally.
And don't forget, folks, on January 5th, the Pride Fighting Championship returns to pay-per-view with Cold Fury 2, and there are big rumors about Ken Shamrock. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. It's not for sure, but we're hearing rumblings about Ken Shamrock, and we're hearing rumblings about other people, but we'll get into that later too. January 5th, Pride Fighting Championship Cold Fury 2. But tonight, we're already seeing some great fights, including Ninja pictured there against Dan Henderson. Pride Fighting Championships, Championship Chaos coming at you from Tokyo Dome. Stephen Quadros with Boss Rutan. Here we go, round 3. Ninja versus Dan Henderson. They touch gloves. Are we going to see a stand-up war in this round? There's the right hand by Henderson.
Ninja got the underhook. Oh no, Henderson's got the underhook.
Henderson seems to be getting tired here. If Henderson gives up another takedown, then I know that fatigue is starting to set in.
Nice turn there. Ooh, in the groin. That was a knee in the groin.
Oh, another knee in the groin. I think we're going to have a little stop here. We got a yellow card. Oh. In case you don't know, folks, you cannot knee below the belt in the Pride Fighting Championships. We do have rules here. Knees to the groin or punches to the groin, any kind of strike to the groin is not legal. We have other rules such as no headbutting. Obviously no biting. There's no elbows to the head. There's no punching behind the head. And Henderson will get up to 5 minutes. And here's a replay. It looks like a left knee right up the middle. And Henderson, Winston Payne,
Then he took a body shot there.
Yeah, the first one was a hit for sure. And the second one was in the same area, but trust me, once you're hit there, you don't want to get hit.
And even when you have
in the same area.
a cup on, it still hurts because, well, to put it lightly, things can shift around down there.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on there.
So we do have a little bit of a slowdown.
But what is that with that new magazine that you're coming out with? What is that?
Oh, my new magazine?
Yeah.
Well, starting February 2000, there will be a new magazine, new fight magazine in the United States called Black Belt Presents Fight Sport with Stephen Quadros, and it's going to cover all the great fighting events, including the Pride Fighting Championships. And I am the editor, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I very much look forward to seeing that magazine. It will be kind of Maxim style. It'll be up in the newsstands next to all the great magazines.
I heard you got like a ring belt competition going on also, or something like that?
Yeah, they're competing to be in the magazine.
Oh, yeah? Wow. And what do they have to do for that?
Well, that's a good question. Dan Henderson is ready to come back into the fight. And Ninja's corner is telling Ninja to kick. Notice how quickly that referee gave that yellow card to protect the safety of the fighters. In Pride, that is what's most important, is the safety of the fighters. Now they're in that clinch again. Dan Henderson getting a good judo hip turn takedown there. But I really don't think he wants to stay down with Ninja. He's on top finally. He's in the side mount.
Ninja's already pushing his arm under. He's going to escape. There he goes.
What a great escape. Going for a single there. Ninja is then kneeing. Not much on that knee. Another knee by Henderson. Now, are they going to trade punches? Will we see punches here, folks?
Let's go. Let's let it hang out, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Yeah, Dan's got to work. He's got to work, because otherwise he's not going to win the fight.
No, he's got to hurt Ninja. He's got to really knock Ninja around and probably finish Ninja. He's got to finish Ninja to get the victory because Ninja seems to be ahead. Dan Henderson with a gorgeous takedown. Another hip throw. It's judo is so hard when you're bare-chested, boss. Sweat is a factor. Oh, look at this.
He's to the head again. But Ninja.
Henderson with the uppercut. Ninja's mouthpiece is out. Another uppercut by Henderson. They're trading here. With a big punch. Henderson getting Ninja in trouble. Henderson's got a big right hand. Big right hand by Henderson. Henderson's got Ninja in trouble. Exactly what we said he needs. The crowd's really into this. Ninja needs to take Henderson down. Big knee coming up. No.
Oh, he faked it.
What a flurry by Dan Henderson. Henderson taking complete control with that big right hand and also a left hook.
He's got to keep working. If he wants to win this fight, he's got to keep working. Push him away and keep going. He's not going to win a fight like this now.
He's got to finish him. He's got to finish Ninja. This is going to be a tough call now for the referee, or for the judges. Although Ninja does have the first 2 rounds, but Ninja seems to be rocked here. He spit his mouthpiece out after one of those punches. Henderson should back up,
start punching,
and start unload. Just unload everything he's got. Dan Henderson exploding as we knew he would. Yep. Dan Henderson is dangerous. Okay, now this is not going to be good for Ninja. This is not going to be good for Ninja at all because Dan Henderson can knock him out right here.
Oh, actually, it was Dan Henderson's mouthpiece.
Right, it was Dan Henderson's mouthpiece. Ninja with a high kick, but it was a lazy high kick. Dan with a crushing right hand there. Ninja is in trouble here. Dan going for another judo takedown, but Dan's getting a little winded here. Dan needs to sneak that uppercut in, up against the rope, and a double leg takedown, but Dan on top. Dan needs to throw that knee now. He's got to throw that knee now. Okay, the referee's going to restart him closer.
To the center of the ring, I guess. What
a tremendous round this has turned out to be.
actually it's quite unbelievable because we thought the fighter was out, but the fighter was still burning. Actually, he was still spinning.
Okay, Henderson, he's got to throw the knee. Throw the knee now. Throw the knee. Ninja gonna get another double leg.
Uh-oh, he's got him.
Nope, he doesn't. Oh, Dan pulling guard. Dan's not gonna get him on the submission here.
No, I don't believe that. 1 minute.
1 minute left. I don't think we're gonna see a change. I think they're gonna be in this position probably for the next 60 seconds. Was it enough? I don't think so. I don't think that flurry by Henderson was enough.
Yeah, but in the rules meeting, the referee said the scoring is not by the rounds, it's about the whole fight. So, and last time we saw with Guy Metzger, you know, when he didn't do good in the last round, he lost the fight actually. So, we don't know how they score.
Well, here we have another Brazilian against American, another wrestler against a Muay Thai guy. Well, actually, they say Muay Thai, but Ninja obviously is a little bit more than Muay Thai. He's a really good grappler. He's a really good wrestler. He's a good submission guy.
Yeah, he's got the whole package. Look at his elbows.
They said that Dan Henderson was a complete fighter, but he fought another complete fighter in Murilo Ninja Hua. I would have to say that Ninja survived the onslaught in that round, and is probably going to win this decision.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel he wins the decision, but I have to say the comeback from Dan was amazing.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. His skills were extraordinary.
There's that uppercut. There's that uppercut by Henderson. Henderson wailing away, and a lot of those punches didn't land clean except for the uppercut. That one did. That right hand of Dan's, he doesn't throw it straight. He curves it a little bit. Ninja really tough, defending well from the onslaught, rolling with the punches for the most part. Henderson only landed about 2 or 3 of those solid, but nonetheless, that's the tight little uppercut there. It's when Dan wings his punches like that he gives the other guy a little bit of a chance to duck out of the way.
Well, what an energy. Look at this. This is going like 300%. Wow.
Cracking right hand. Dan must be thinking, wow, what's holding this guy up? We're going to have a split decision here. Dan Henderson pulled it out in the 3rd round. He pulled it out in the 3rd round. Henderson gets a split decision in a war over Murilo Ninja Hua. And then they go to embrace. Ninja seems pretty disappointed in the decision.
Yeah, you can say that again. But I guess, like I said before, the last time with Guy Metzger, it was exactly the same. Guy was dominating the first 2 rounds. And then his opponent had a great comeback in the 3rd round. That's why I said, you know, in the rules meeting that they said, Dan almost threw that t-shirt right in my face here.
Okay, there is the knee, and here's Dan with the uppercuts, grinding away. Dan, it was the boxing that did it here as he unloaded on Ninja, and evidently the judges thought that was enough. At least 2 of them did, because one of them ruled it for Ninja. I would like to see a rematch of this fight.
Yeah,
this fight was a great fight.
Look at this.
To Ninja's credit, he didn't fold under that attack. He didn't go down. He kept rolling with the punches. Henderson probably really learned from this fight, as I know Ninja did.
His comeback was like that. It was tremendous. I mean, who could have expected that? What a comeback in round 3.
Another great one in the books for Dan Hollywood Henderson.
Hightower, Sammy SCHILT.
You know what, actually, they're both coming out of karate, full contact karate, now I think about it. And they're very good at it, both of them.
Look at Satake, man, he looks so happy to be in there.
ただいまより第4試合を行います。青コーナー185センチ、102.5キロ。SATAKE
Satake looks like he's in okay shape in this fight. Yeah, he's going to have to be against Sammy SCHILT.
You have to be. He trains, his training regimen is so tough. He's very good, his stamina is very good. He can go the distance 100%, no problem.
How could a person not be intimidated by Sammy SCHILT? Look at that. This guy is a giant.
Yeah, the giant from Holland. When we came first to Japan, I told everybody who was Rick Smith from the NBA, and everybody believed it.
Look how intense SCHILT is and how wild-eyed Satake is. Satake's got to get out of the range of that front kick.
Yeah, there's going to be a front kick, I can tell you.
Sammy, there it is. Oh. That left front kick is a long telephone pole of a weapon.
God.
I think Satake's going to have problems in this fight, I think. He's really going to have problems with the reach. He's never faced a fighter with this kind of reach. Peter Arts has a pretty big reach, but Peter Arts is only 6'4". Sammy SCHILT is anywhere from 6'10" to 7 feet tall, depending on what day it is.
Yeah, nobody ever faced a fighter with a reach like this, I guess. Andre the Giant, but we don't count him.
Because Andre the Giant was a little bit heavier and a little slower.
Yeah, and also...
There's that front kick.
Oh, and a cool jab.
That front kick.
Punch,
that front kick. Oh, spinning heel kick, but it didn't. It was a little too slow. But Satake's trying to figure his weapons. You know what Satake might want to do, and this was shades of Andy Hoog, do a spinning heel kick to the inner thigh.
That's exactly. That's a good point you make there. Or a takedown. Go try for a takedown out of the blue.
Oh, overhand right, raising off of Sammy SCHILT. Satake blocking the kicks in return.
His face showed a little crime, as it looked like, when SCHILT gave that left kick to the body.
Now, I said this in the last Pride. It was the Beast from the East broadcast. High kick there by Sammy SCHILT. SCHILT faced Akira Shoji, who was even shorter than Satake, and I said it's like watching the Discovery Channel. Looks like we tuned back into the Discovery Channel, and oh, low blow, and it was unintentional. Unintentional, yeah. Ouch.
It was a knee, and then the foot by accident hit the groin area.
Unintentional. Satake is in a lot of pain.
And he's smiling about it. I mean, this guy is a special guy. He really likes this fight.